I just have to tell you about my story dealing with pneumonia. I have not been able to do my videos in a while because I've been ill. So I apologize for that. Um, about almost 3 weeks ago, I had this real bad cough. So I had an appointment on the 31st to see a pulmonologist. But I say 2 weeks into that, I couldn't wait for the 31st, so I went to urgent care. And they did x-ray and found that I had pneumonia. Now, I haven't had pneumonia since I was a baby, which is a long time ago. Anyhow, I went through all the procedures. They gave me drugs, prednisone and doxycycline and a little breathing machine thing. Um, the pro not the pro air is one that I had, but the other one was the Advair discus. So I did all that stuff, and I did it for a week. I still wasn't feeling well, so I went back on the following Thursday for a follow-up. And they ran a bunch of tests, make sure my heart was okay. Heart was a little irregular. Anyway, so I would say last Friday, I felt like the elephant was sitting on my chest. And I was not going to sit around any longer. Excuse me. I couldn't wait anymore. I just decided I'm going to take my ass to the ER. So I went to the ER, and they ran a bunch of tests and asked me a bunch of questions. Shot me up with morphine and some other stuff. Anyway, they ended up keeping me. And actually, what's today? Today is the 1st, November 1st. I will be getting out of the hospital tomorrow. But I did not want to stay in the hospital another day. I just want to go home. They were kept feeding me antibiotics through my IV. And I said, well, what they're doing there, they could do that at home. So they decided to send an in-home nurse for the next 2 days. I'm sorry, I'm just out of breath. For the next 2 days to give me my injections here, or my IVs here. So that's why I'm wearing this thing here to protect the IV. They had me hooked up with this. See? So the guy's supposed to be here between 11 and 11:30 and give me my last bout of antibiotics and take this thing out my arm. So that is the beginning of my story. I'm going to tell you, I don't know how I caught it because I'm in the house most of the time. The only thing I can remember is that my brother-in-law came. I have a Mercedes-Benz that I have 2 cars, so every Tuesday you have to move the car. And of course, I wasn't in any shape to be moving no car, so I had him take my Mercedes over to his house and put it in the backyard. And that was the only time I went out. And I'll say, I still had the cough, but it just seemed like it got worse. After I went out, I must have inhaled something. But anyway, that's what happened. So, just be careful. The doctor wanted me to get a flu shot. I refused to get a flu shot before all this happened because the last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. But the doctor explained to me that's not true. There's so many different phases of the flu. They give you one flu shot, but there might be flu shots for other things that they don't have. So you'd be getting a whole bunch of flu shots for every strain of virus they got out there. So also being my age and my weakened immune system, that I need to get a pneumonia shot. But at this point, after what I went through, hopefully, I don't know, I'll probably get it. But I got to get well first. And hope to God I don't catch pneumonia after getting that shot. But it would help me, in case I do get it. It won't be life-threatening. So anyway, that's my story. So I'm just telling all of you all out there, just be careful. Be careful, because there's a lot of nasty shit going on out there right now. And make sure, cover up. In fact, when I go out, I'm wearing a mask. I don't give a damn what nobody think. I'm wearing a mask over my face because I don't want to catch nobody's germs. This was some nasty, nasty bug. a nasty, ugly bug. And I don't want it back.